Hello everybody. Today I'm going to try and teach you how to play Bon Iver's Regarding Stacks. You'll find a lot of covers of this song on YouTube. Some people play it in standard tuning, in an open setting with no capo. I've seen people with the capo on the 2nd fret, 6th fret and 7th fret, and I think the way that it's played on the record and the way you'll see Justin play it live is usually in an open D tuning. So that means from lowest to highest it's D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And it's kind of your choice, personal taste, as to whether you want to play it on the 6th or the 7th fret. You can play it on any fret probably, but most of the time I've seen live clips of Justin playing it, it's on the 6th fret. I think on the album it's on the 7th fret, but who knows what he was doing in that cabin in the woods. I have recorded a video of this before and played it on the 7th fret. I'm going to teach it on the 6th fret. So we've got capo here, sitting here, 6th. The first chord that you need to think about involves putting the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So the first string is the one that's the bottom of the guitar, and the 6th string is the one that's closest to you. So on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, ring finger, and then the middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And that's the chord. I don't know what the chord's called, but that's the first chord, and that's most of the song is kind of sits around that chord. I feel like that's the center chord for the song. Now with the strumming, once again, I don't really think that you have to try and replicate the way that he plays it, but it's kind of a slow, and strumming tends to be on the off beat, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. See how it's on the off beat? 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And you can play it kind of with extra flourishes, you know. So it's a bit more country. Once again, you know, doesn't really matter how you play it. So the intro, he does a few sort of weird structuring of the chords in the intro that are different from the verse, and each time I've seen him play it live it's a little bit different, which is probably just so that he keeps it interesting for himself. But the chords are that first one I explained. The second one is just completely open. I tend to avoid the 6th string a little bit, unless I only play the 6th string every now and again. And then the way that I play the next chord, the 3rd chord, is to put my pointy finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string. No, 1st fret of the 3rd string, sorry. And hammer the middle finger onto the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So it's first chord, 2nd chord. You can hammer on you can hammer on your pointy finger onto that 1st fret of the 3rd string to mix it up. But they're kind of the 3 main chords in the intro. He also likes to throw in a pinky. Well, I throw in the pinky on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. And then he does another weird alternative where you've got that kind of that 3rd chord that I mentioned, and I also like to throw a pinky up on the 4th fret of the 4th string. So it goes. And you just play around with that. Another chord that's in the intro is involves putting your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, that big fat string. I tend to keep my ring finger sitting tight on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and so they're the main chords that you kind of got to think about in the intro section. I'll give it a little go, just off the top of my head, and maybe in the next video I'll move on to the verse and the choruses. That's one way of doing the intro. I hope that helps. And then you get into the bit where you start singing really high. So I'll stop for now and try and work on the next bit of the song. Thanks.